Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. To punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's taken at the 25. A 41 punt there with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here.
That was a nice run. Try to break down, didn't do nothing. That stinks.
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's gone. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. To punt on 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Alright, let's see. Fastest guy I got.
This is taken at the 18.
Ah, slow.
It's a return of
I need that dev trait where he's a return guy.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Let's see if he gets conservative when I come out in the big package. He's got to be thinking run here.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. This is Mostert. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Still sticking to Tampa 2.
That sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Good one. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31
Utah? No. I didn't think so.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mostert.
Ah, come on, hit the hole. I didn't hit hard right. That's garbage.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We're scoreless after 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down.
Probably hold. Illegal contact. I'll take that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle.
How's he going to drop that?
Charlie Warner, the tight end, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. They'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They stopped him shy of the marker. Thought they were bringing up 4th down. And then that back.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Oh, are you kidding me?
First down, but it winds up.
Secure catch.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Dude, what the hell?
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a return just out across the
What the hell?
to the 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And some space here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both over 10.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. Nailed open. It's good one. And now the ball is across midfield and inside the 45.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, it's Goodwin. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's forced out of bounds.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now the second down throw on target. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
32-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Gone. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Third and 2, gone. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll run on first down. Goodwin.
Good eye.
Taken down at the 7. A gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts.
It's not even a lob. This guy's pissing me off.
It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. You can get the ball back in good field position, which is put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 94 yards. As his guys are
I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it all day long. I'll take that. That was supposed to be an aggressive catch.
Been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it.
That's crazy.
Felt like they were just going back and forth a little first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, lead going into halftime so far.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Take it in the end zone. To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's see if this works.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. From across his body, it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first rounder, Jimmy Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. There's Garoppolo to throw.
No, 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 no.
Colts pick it up. 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Gone doubles, tight doubles.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break here. Goff. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout.
That
We'll be
hurts.
back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Shit.
It's in the game. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game. They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with him.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Eric Armstead picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They still have the lead. Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
One more time with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14, Colts nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Complete to his receiver, Pettis.
Wrong button.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. There's Mostert.
Come on, man.
Fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo.
Dude, who was that even? 2. Who was that 2?
His guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's...
That was a ridiculous cutback. Jeez. It's like 4 yards cut.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the scene.
Tried to bait him.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted on 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, and their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2nd and 9. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they take
Not blocking anybody.
yardage back at the 27. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll let it go deep for Freeman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
A 51-yard.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On play action, now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Listen, man.
Now Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he gets the 1st down yard.
I don't even know what that is.
Down just outside the 10 at the 11. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
Saw him way too late.
7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Garoppolo.
Man.
Down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
Try to float it, and he doesn't float it. You try to lob it, he doesn't lob it. You try to touch it, and he floats it.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. The kick by Gould is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you got to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun. Gone. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
That's another Colts first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
Oh, shh. I didn't really think Bosa was going back. Oops.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Oh, it was right there.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 2nd down, it's Goodwin. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. First down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Colts' 27-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Niners, it's a rare bright spot in what's been a tough season as they move to 2-7 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.